終わり
The end. To end. No. Owari. I guess it's a noun. Owaru is a verb. Owari is a noun. The end. The end. Conclusion. Okay. Okay. No, not a new kanji, but I guess a new vocabulary. Hello everybody, Frugal here. Welcome to day 24 of this Japanese linguistic class. Today I will continue with step 2 of the Japanese course 2000 day, and afterward we'll try to get in as much grammar from the Taking guide as possible. As usual, if you have a good knowledge about any of the kanji, please don't hesitate to share.
腰
Okay, koshi. Koshi is hip, right? Koshi is hip. So we start with the radical for meat or organ. And then we have a shop that looks like this. And it is a radical that means the West or Spain, right? So literally the Spain, the country Spain. And then we have the radical for woman. So this means hip. So I guess the name is something like Hispanic women have nice hip. Yeah. So like no offense to any another lady or any other ethnic, right? This is what the radical is telling me. Probably when these kanji were conceived, Spain was in the number one superpower in the world. So the creator of the kanji have like a bit of disposition toward Hispanic women. So, yeah.
昨日から腰が痛い
Okay, from yesterday.
昨日から腰が痛い
Koshi. From yesterday. Hip. Fin pain. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
日曜日
That's Sunday? Okay. Sunday. Okay.
日曜日は海に行きました
Umi. Okay. This one is new from yesterday. This is the sea and we have the radical for water. Oh, sorry. What was I doing? The radical for water. That makes sense because there's a lot of water in the sea. And then we have the radical that means every, right? Maichi, everything, every day. It just means every. Look like this. And this one is actually a radical part that means matter, but that's not relevant right now. Okay, and we have also a bit of a form problem here, so it looks different. In a different form, it looks different. But actually, it's still the same. So water and every, and like the mnemonic I come up with is like every kilogram of sea water has approximately 35 grams of dissolved salt in it. Yeah, on average. That is a fact. A fun fact for you. Let's see here. Okay, no problem here on the grammar side.
開ける
Yeah, okay, just mean to open and unlock. Okay, so this is not a new kanji.
窓を開けてください
Mado, window, open window. Okay, so also not new. We are having a lot of that lately, or at least in the start of season 2 or the start of set 2. A lot of word that is just what we have learned already, which leave a lot of time to study grammar. So that's cool. I think personally, I feel I am a bit behind on the schedule of the grammar learning. Yeah.
昼
Daytime. Okay. Not new either.
私は昼のドラマを毎日見ます
Okay. Daytime drama.
私は昼のドラマを毎日見ます
Daytime drama every day watch. Okay.
お母さん
Okasan. we can say okay, haha, haha when you refer it in casual conversation with friends, and okasan when you want to go really formal. Okay, mother. Okay, yeah.
お母さんによろしくお伝えください。
Yoroshiku, best regard to give. Okay, so we have this one mean to transmit or to convey, right? So we have the person radical and then a contact number mean a number 2 and then a private. So like a private message transmitted between two persons. Okay, let's say that private message is transmitted by a pair exclusive by a pair of pigeon. Yeah, just to make the name a bit more memorable. Yeah. Okay, Yoroshiku to read best regard. Okay.
留学生
Okay, so like exchange student, right? This one is also a bit strange. We have this pattern of shop here. It's a bit strange, but the dictionary do recognize this as a katakana mu or like the record that means private. So we have something private, and we have a knife or a sword, and then we have a field. So yeah, I guess the name is something like a farmer with a huge knife is guarding and stopping anyone from entering his private field. Yeah. I also tried the chapter with anime. That's go something along like the police detained a farmer who tried to grow knife on tree, but yeah, I didn't really work out all the kink in that anime. So we have anyway back to the topic. This one is a 3 kanji word,
留
right?
学生
And gakse means student, and then we have this word that means stop or detain, and it means like exchange student. Like I guess it makes sense that a student stop studying where he is and like move to another place to study there instead. Maybe that is the logic for this word. Okay, next.
彼は留学生です
He is an exchange student. Okay.
大学生
University. Okay.
姉は大学生です
My sister, older sister, is a college student.
終わり
Owari, to end, to conclude. Okay. But this one is a noun. Owaru is the verb, like to end, to finish, and owari is the noun, the end, conclusion. Okay. So I guess the way the ocarina changed to make it from a noun to a verb feel very similar to English, right? Many words in English also like that. We have the same root and then just change it a little, and sometimes it's a verb, sometimes it's a noun. For my mother tongue though, we kind of have operate sometimes in the same way. So we have like the root word, but instead we have add something in front of the word, not behind. And sometimes it is noun, sometimes it becomes verb. Anyway, okay, next.
夏休みももう終わりだ
Okay. Summer rest, summer vacation. Summer vacation 2 is already over. Okay. So summer is something like this. So I guess this one is the rapper that means 1. And then we have an I. So let's say it's foresight. And then we have the winter radical. So this one means summer. So the name goes like for someone with foresight, or they will start preparing for the winter when it's just the start of summer. Yeah, something along those lines. And then the word for rest is also easy. We have a person and he is resting against a tree, and it means rest. And then summer and rest, and then we have summer vacation. Okay. Yeah, that's all for this card. Okay. Yeah, okay.
せ、
Like the back. Yeah, back. Yeah, okay. That's definitely it.
彼女は背が高い。
Okay, so she is tall. So, I mean, if you look at this, you feel like Japanese is like a pretty descriptive language, I guess, because in English we just say she's tall, right? But if you look at like the literal translation of this sentence, it's like it's not she just tall, but like she has a tall stature. So like the actual Japanese language is a bit more descriptive. Like that's what it feels like to me at least. We also have previously encountered sentence that mean like he is short or he has long leg or something, and it's already a format like this. It's not just the adjective, but also very especially an organ or a noun that have to do with height, or that like it is hidden in there, you know. But the literal translation is pretty long, but the English translate could be reduced to be pretty short. So that's something that is I noticed that so far at least.
手伝う
This there to help, to assist, right? So we have the kanji for hand and then to convey. Okay, that's right. So it's like just offering a helping hand, right? The hand, and then this one mean convey or to transmit. Yeah, we learn it up here. So yeah, that is also a thing I noticed lately. We have kanji that we already learned, but they combine it with another kanji in a different way and then form a new vocabulary. I guess that's nice. It helps us, right?
私が手伝いましょう
Why don't I help, right? Can I help you? Okay. Okay. So we make it to the back side of yesterday card. Let's see. In the rhyme of sport, I follow Novak Djokovic and Jose Mourinho. I like that both are individual with an incredible amount of self-belief and self-discipline. Also, they have strong personality, sometimes too strong. Both are the most hated person in their respective sport. Both are top 3 in terms of achievement, and both are misrepresented by the media. There is also one more thing common between them. They are both polyglots who know 5 or more languages. Being a polyglot is cool in my book. One of my favorite memory about them is when they were answering an interview and their brain glitched a little and they start answering in a totally different language. Those are moments of unbelievable swagger and flex. It would be nice if I can pull that stunt too someday. Next is the grammar studies. Okay. 4.9 expressing must or have to using me, ikenai, naranai, and temu. Okay. 4.9.1 when there is something that must or must not be done. In life, there are things that we must or must not do, whether it's taking out the trash or doing our homework. We will cover how to say this in Japanese because it's a useful expression and it also ties in well with the previous section. We will also learn how to say the expression "you don't have to" finish off this section. Okay. For 9.2, using dame, ikenai, and naranai for things that must not be done. Okay. If you are not familiar with the word dame, no wood. Okay. No wood. Though it can be used in many different ways, it essentially means no wood. The other two key words in this section are ikenai and naranai, and they have essentially the same basic meaning as dame. However, while ikenai can be used by itself, naranai must only be used in the grammar presented here. Okay. In addition, while ikenai and naranai conjugate like e adjective, they are not actual adjective. Let's learn how to use the word to express things that must not be done. How to say must not? Verb. Take the tail form of the verb and add the where particle, and finally attach either dame, ikenai, or naranai. For example, iru become ite plus wa plus dame. So ite wa dame. So like must not enter. Ite wa ikenai, ike wa naranai. Okay. So example, koko ni ite wa ikemasen. You must not enter here. So ikenai become ikemasen. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That is the polite form. So reo tabe te wa dame. You must not eat that. Okay. This one is the night or something. Yoru meaning yoru. So osokumade denwa si tewa naranai. You must not use the phone until late at night. Until that's a strange. I mean, late at night, like you should sleep instead of using your phone. So this one is a strange sentence. The difference between dame, ikenai, and naranai is that, first of all, dame is casual, while ikenai and naranai are basically identical. Naranai is generally more for things that apply to more than one person, like naranai is generally more for things that apply to more than one person, like rules and policies. Okay. For things that apply to more than one person. So like rule and policy. Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay. 9.3, expressing things that must be done. Okay. The previous is must not be done, and this one is must be done. You might have predicted that the opposite of you must not do would use ikeru and or naru, because they look like the positive version of ikenai and naranai. Okay. I wish I predicted that, but I do not. Okay. Okay. However, ikenai and naranai must always be negative, so this is not correct. In actuality, we still use the same dame, ikenai, and naranai, and use the opposite of the verb that go in front of it instead. Okay. So like double negative to make it positive. Okay. That's a strange way of saying you must do something. Like you must not do something and become you must do something. Okay. This double negative. Okay, this really is double negative. This double negative can be kind of confusing at first, but you will get used to it with practice. There are 3 ways to conjugate the verb before adding dame, ikenai, and naranai, and 2 of them involve conditioner. So, and you're glad you just learned conditioner in the previous section. Okay, thank you. Thank you. How to say must? 1. Negative T form plus where particle plus dame, ikenai. narana. Okay. Negative verb plus to conditioner plus dame ikinai narana. Okay. And negative verb plus ba conditioner. Okay. The first method is the same as must not do grammar form except that we simply negated the verb. Mai ichi gakko ni ika nakute wa narimasen. So must not go to school every day. Okay, that's definitely something that a bit special and style now. Okay. Sukurai o shinakute na ikenai had to do homework. Okay. The second method is the natural condition that we learned in the last lesson. Literally, it means that if you don't do something, then it automatically leads to the fact that it is no good. Oh, if you don't do something, then it's no good. Oh, I see. I mean, okay. That should apply to the first method as well. If you not do something, then it's no good. Okay. Okay. However, people tend to use it for situations beyond the natural consequences. Characterization that we learned from the last section, because it's shorter and easier to use than the other two types of grammar. So, Mainichi gakko ni ikanai to dame desu. Alright, so just a different way. That's meaning is exactly the same. Okay. Sukurai o shinai to ikenai. The third method is similar to the second, except that it uses a different type of conditioner as explained in the last lesson. With the bad conditioner, it can be used for a wider range of situations. Note that since the verb is always negative for the bad condition, now we will always be removing the last e and adding kerebe ba. So it's ba, but actually in reality is kereba. Okay. Mainichi gakko ni ikanakereba ikimasen. Okay, that's a mouthful. Like, my mouth hurt just trying to say that. It may seem like I just breathe through a whole lot of material because there are 3 grammar forms and dame ikinai naranai adding up to 9 possible combinations. Right. However, some combinations are more common than others, but I did not explicitly point out which were more common because any combination is technically correct, and going over style would merely confuse it at this point. Also, keep in mind that there is nothing essentially new in terms of conjugation rules. We already covered conditioner in the last lesson and adding the one particle to the tape form in the beginning of this section. Really, teacher? Although we spent the last section explaining na re na ke reba and na ku teba tewa, the reality is that because they are so long, they are practically never used in real conversation. Wow! I mean, that's great. Like just saying them is feel kind of a mouthful already. While they are often used in a written context, in actual speak, people usually use the to conditioner or the various shortcuts described below. In casual speak, the to conditioner is the most prevalent type of conditioner. Okay, to is the most prevalent. Okay, although I explained it in depth, the meaning associated with the to conditioner, you have to take it with a grain of salt here because people are inherently lazy. Okay, I mean, it kind of feel like linguistic change or semantic change. semantic. I mean, languages are slowly gain or lost meaning over time. So, yeah. 4.9.4 various shortcut for the lazy. Okay, it is my type of content here. Do I have enough time to? Okay, I say that. You might have been grumbling and complaining about how long most of the expression are just to say you must do something. You can end up with up to 8 additional syllables just to say I have to. Yeah. Well, Arthur has taught the same before, and people usually use short abbreviated version of naku tem wa and naku re ba in casual speech. Teachers are often reluctant to teach these overly familiar expressions because they are so much easier to use, which is bad for time when they might not be appropriate. But on the other hand, if you don't learn casual expression, it makes it difficult to understand your friend or would-be friend if you only know how to speak less stiffly. So here they are, but take care to properly practice the longer form so that you will be able to use them for appropriate occasion. Okay. Casual abbreviation for things that may be done. Simply replace nakute with naku cha or nakeriba with nakia. Well, that's not much of an abbreviation. I'm shocked. Right now you may be saying, what the? Because the abbreviation are about the same length as that we already covered. Okay, that is exactly my reaction. The secret here is that unlike the expression we learned so far, you can't just leave the the dame ikenai naranai part out together. Okay, so you can eliminate dame ikenai and naranai. Okay, so benkyo shinaku cha got to study. Gohan no ta be na kya got to hit. Okay, that's actually what shortening. The to conditioner is also used by itself to imply dame ikenai naranai. Okay, so here have a lot of grammar implication here. To is a word that have a lot of grammar implication. Okay. Bakoni ikanai to. Okay. There is another cha abbreviation for things that you must not do. However, in this case, you cannot leave out dame ikanai and sin. This is a casual abbreviation. Dame is used in most cases. Okay. One very important difference for this casual form is that the verb end in mu, bu, nu use ya instead of cha. Especially all the verbs that end in there for past tense fall in this category. Okay. Let's say I will not abbreviate it in this way then. Casual abbreviation for things that must not be done. Replace dewa with cha. Replace deba with ja. Okay. Koni I chant dame dayo. You cannot enter here. Shin Xinjiang, you can that. Okay. On a final note, in general, cha sound a bit kissy or girly. You have already seen an example of this with the chan suffix. Chan, and it's a bit girly. Okay. Similarly, naku cha also sound a bit childish. Okay. Alright. Okay, so yeah, our time here. I will stop here for today. Thank you very much for watching. As usual, I have a link in the description that leads to a guide with today's kanji diagram along with some other material I think will prove useful. If you have a good name about edited kanji, please donate it to chat. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.
お前の負けだ。千鳥を得たぞ。僕の力を見くびるんじゃない。やめとけ。うわー